I'm a so we are be there. Now contractor no enter Wembley Sports Complex and then after me a year facility no at the ama a year abai our day contract no emergency but they make ya you know the kind if before ever couple after you share the I was stadium has say yeah now say handing over ceremony so abaso ewo park so
this particular one this is about 2 years. Amazing. So the chairs are here. Oh no, but this is here. If somebody's here, you can't watch them. This somebody. Please, can you just be the minister?
Understand? So that is down and they can see over their heads.
Yes. If you are sitting here.
Yeah, I'm coming. And you can see clearer.
Okay, yeah, you can hear, you can see.
Can you please, Minister?
Okay. Okay, here is not a bad place. Okay, so this is a
Done well.
and then also they have their washrooms and all that.
Done very well.
Public washroom for all spectators who will come. So this is to serve all the spectators who will come to the field to watch it. And also JV
Wonderful.
so that's what.
we also have the member of parliament for the Ebuakwa South Con Atatia with us. We also have the man responsible for this beautiful edifice, the Chief Executive Officer for Wembley Sports Construction Company Limited, Mr. Robert Coleman.
I am completely overwhelmed by what I'm seeing here today. Having done a tour with my ministers and all the dignitaries around here to see what we have in this facility, I am so much impressed. Very, very much impressed. On behalf of my people of Ebuakwa South constituency and Ebuakwa Municipal Assembly, we want to say a very big thank you to His Excellency, the President, who through the Minister for Inner City and Zongo Development has brought this dream to reality. We are very, very grateful. And I want to assure my ministers, President, and government that with me here as the Chief Executive of the municipality, we are going to put this facility into very good use. We will ensure that the culture of maintenance is strictly planted or adhered to within these premises. We are going to open it up to encourage our youth to show interest in sports. And for the saying that goes, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Our pupils and our students within the municipality are also going to make very good use of this facility. We will ensure that we are going to grow talent from here so that in the future, when we are speaking, we can be comfortable to say that it is all the dream of Nana Akufo-Addo that has come to pass. We are very grateful to government, and we welcome all of you to Ebuakwa South. We again welcome all of you to join us in making use of this facility so that we can have very good use for what.
Park ya be zu awo mfaso pa ma ye mrantie se hu ball de e ade a ene e tin se wu to gold ball na ne o mampani aya ma yen de yentumi nna na asin wie da yentumi nna na asin wie efi se wadwen zongofo ho wadwen ye ho pa enne ne okeka ye nyina abedwa abesi aye adwuma yeda omampani asi yeda ministers minister of zone wasi ena yenya so ye MP honorable Atachia wadi mu akotin papa waya de wo yeda na asi.
Pay regard to what President Akufo-Addo is doing. Development is everywhere. Factories are showing up, children are going to school for free, and we have factories anywhere you want to see. What is even more serious, every district in the next year is going to have a hospital. So you can see that we have a development-minded president. And this is what has shown also in the handiwork of my Minister for Zongo and Inner City Development in trying to come to his constituency, the president's constituency, to do such a marvelous work for the people here. I was excited to hear what we call the culture of maintenance. It's very beautiful here, but if our habits are wrong, we run down this structure in a terrible way, with cost implications for us. So I'm glad I've come here, and I believe that many, many more of such things will be replicated all over the country.
We are here, first of all, to show gratitude to the Almighty Allah, to show gratitude to President Akufo-Addo for the vision that he has set us, because he is the one that set the vision for the one that I succeeded, the Honorable Boniface Abubakar Sadiq, to start this project for me to be able to get it completed. As the account say, Onipa beyebi, wambeye ninyina. We've done our bit. Maybe another minister will come, but the vision of Akufo-Addo continues. And so we are here to basically give blessing for this park to be used by the people of the Zongo community in Chebi. There was no space, no land in the Zongo community that could take this big edifice. So the chiefs of the place found us this alternative place. But nonetheless, it remains the property of the Zongo people. At the same time, we want to say that if Zongo people want to use this facility for private purposes, please, they are welcome to use it, but they ought to pay for it. And so we are urging the municipal chief executive, together with the Zongo chief, after we have left, to sit down and form a management committee, of which the chiefs will be represented, the youth of the Zongo will be represented, that the municipal assembly will be represented. Possibly we have either the MP's representative on it, and then so the representative of the owners of the land, which is Ochehene, the traditional council, on that committee. So that that committee will be responsible, first of all, for upgrading the facility, taking care of it, and also raising the requisite funding and collecting the money that will be responsible for renovating this facility. Because we are not going to be coming as a ministry hereafter. Once we hand over this facility to the municipal chief executive, it is for the district, it's for the people of Chebi. We are not going to be micromanaging this facility from the Ministry of Inner City and Zongo Development. We are not going to do that. And therefore, once we are not micromanaging it, we are not going to be coming and bringing money to replace a louver blade that was removed or a chair that was ripped off and so on and so forth. We are not going to be able to do that. And so you ought to take care of the facility. And then we can build on it to develop our talents. One of the important things I also said is that this is not just for football, I keep saying. The community is allowed to use it for Eid prayers, for example. They are allowed to use it for Maulid celebrations. People are free to hire the place for weddings, outdoorings, Christian crusades, etc., etc. There are beautiful floodlights, so you can do an all-night service here if you want, but you ought to pay for it as a church, and so on. And like I said, if the Honorable Atachia wants to hold MPP constituency conference here, he's allowed to do so, but he will pay. Even if he's an MPP kingpin, he will pay for using the facility for MPP purposes. And I also said that the NDC, PNC, everybody, especially the NDC in the constituency, are free to use it for NDC constituency delegate conferences and pay, so that they would learn a lesson that these are the kinds of developments that political parties should do when they get power. So that, inshallah, in 20 to 30 years' time, when they come back to power, they would have the, if you want, the presence of mind to be able to engage in such developments. And so we are not going to be discriminatory in who should use it and who should not use it. It is for the people, and it will remain for the people. I'm very grateful to you for the audience this afternoon.
So the keys now handed over from the contractor, Robert Coleman, to Honorable Dr. Hakim. And now to the municipal chief executive and the Zongo chief. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That one of the things that people must appreciate and understand, that we don't do these things by our own volition. When you have a client who says, I want a 7-a-side football pitch, if you have a client who says, I want 11-a-side football pitch, they give you the dimensions. If you go to Tema Newtown, we have done an 8,030 square meters football pitch for the people of Tema Newtown. Here, the contract was that we should do 6,000 square meters because they wanted it to be community-based. So it is not as if we are doing that, but it is the client who gives you the contract. And don't forget that in specific areas when you go, the availability of land is a major problem.
3 years ago, when my friend Mr. Coleman, we had a meeting, and being a former player, with my experience and what I've seen in terms of my field, I think I said yes to him. I didn't even think twice. I said yes to him because it's very, very important. I mean, people are seeing it as astroturf. People come and play football, but I think that this can even also generate a lot of revenue because people use the pitch for events, crusades, and all that. So I think it's very, very good, and I'm happy to see what is going on. I mean, starting it looks as if it was a joke, but where Wembley is headed to, I'm very, very happy.
Listen, this is live Africa Cup of Ladies final. Now Saturday, Ghana Sahre.
Your dreams can come true at Lakeside Estate with 24-hour security, a police station and a serene environment. Lakeside Estate gives you the house of your dreams as well as absolute peace of mind. Make the move today. Move to Lakeside Estate.